I'm gonna do it like this, guys. I'm gonna talk about the stuff we see. I'm gonna go into every little menu. I'm gonna show you what is new. You can ask questions if you want to. I'm gonna look at the chat now and then. And I'm gonna put a timestamp into the comment section on YouTube as well, so that you know where we are. And if you just wanna see, for example, where you can find the pets and stuff, you can just click on it, and then you know where it is. So, yeah, what do we see? We are no longer walking around. If I move the left stick, it goes only up and down. I can't move Rebecca. It looks actually pretty nice. I haven't played yet, so we'll see how this goes in just a bit, or in quite some time, because I'm pretty sure this will take a little bit longer. So, I see. The graphics got better, but my FPS got worse, at least for me. Okay, we will figure this out. Like I said, on the top left corner, there's a very, very tiny number which is moving between, it looks like 59 and 62. And I assume this is frames, although I was actually of the opinion that this game is 30 frames. Maybe they upgraded the frames to 60, I'm not sure, but it looks like it. Interesting. Goku just says, on a PS5, this game is working pretty smoothly. That is really good to know. And Tok says this is the same UI as on the PC. Interesting. Did they up the frames for PS5? That might be a question. Like I said, on the top left it says something around 58 and 62. So it seems like even for the PS4, it seems to be 60 frames. But maybe just the UI in this specific area, just this what we see. Maybe in-game it goes back to 30. Because I'm fairly certain it was always 30 frames. So, we will figure this out in just a bit. Alright, and what do we see here? No, I'm not gonna accept any invitations yet. Let's start from the bottom right, because you see this first, 1v1 start. The thing is, yeah, you can just jump into 1v1 by pressing triangle, but what you see on the bottom right is actually the last mode you played. So if you have played 3v3, it will change to 3v3. This is what it says when you press the right stick to the right. You can see it on the top, there's a question mark, and then it will tell you some stuff. For example, how you can start matches, where the shop is and stuff, crew and anything else. And then now it says you can quickly start the previous game mode, so that you can just find it very easily. And now that I've played one 3v3 game, you see on the bottom right it says 3v3 start. If I just press triangle, it should get me right into the lineup. Yeah, there it is. So that is at least working. Nice. Alright, and then we have those with L1 and R1. You see the different promotion stuff, everything which is new to the game, the saving packages and the Death Note interface, clicking AFK, which is actually a nice addition, and I hope this really works. And we're gonna take a look at this in the game sometime soon, I presume. If you press the right stick down, you get directly to the server. At the moment, we do have some issues with this update. Joy City is aware of those. I have talked to Hangtime, and he posted those on the Discord channel. And yeah, I have equipped across Europe, or selected, but it still says your current ping is over 150 milliseconds, because I'm pretty sure somehow we are on Asia, according to the game. But yeah, this is how you get to the different servers. So let's get back out. If you press the right stick up, this is like it has been before. You can switch to the different characters you have. You can select those, and the funny thing is they all have some special moves, what they're doing, how they're standing there, and yeah, this is actually pretty nice. The only downside in my eyes is still that it is not really sorted. So you have the PGs here, but there are two SGs, there's a center, there's a power forward, so the DLC characters are always at the other side, and I'm not quite a fan of those. I would have liked that the small forwards will be where the other small forwards are, and so on. But this is just a minor detail with that. Yeah. So, and if you press the right stick to the left, you will get in here. Then the top changes. You have 4 different things, actually. So if you press it to the left again, you will get to the notifications. What is new? If you press up, you will get to the different pages for the homepage and Twitter and whatnot. If you press down, you get into your message box. And if you press right, you can take a look at your friends, blacklists, and everything else. Deadly Dagger, hi, nice to see you, and this is a very good question. How do you shoot around? It looks like you can't. I haven't figured out a way to shoot around yet. We will take a look at every little menu once more, or in details, and then maybe we can find something, but I have seen other stuff which is not working, and we will come back to that at the end. Practice with Jefferson. Yes, you can practice with Jefferson, that is true. I have seen that, but it is not the same, because normally you would have to go up to Jefferson and talk to him, to play with him. But yeah, this is different here. Alright, so this is that. Then you see a pet as well, if you have one. And what I really like is the top right with the name tag, because now we can actually read the coins much better, because sometimes, because of the blue screen from the old UI, you sometimes couldn't really read how many coins you have. A minor detail, but nice, it's there. Alright, this is for the main UI. Now, I want to start by going to the bottom and start from there, and then we're working our way up. Bottom part is options. There you can actually do the stuff we did before: video settings, audio, game options, for example, controller vibration and stuff. And if you click in, as you can see, I can still move in here and take a look. And if I want to go to the right, you no longer press right with the left stick, you press X, and then you get in. So that is a big difference, because now you have to press X and circle way more often to get into a menu and out of a menu, and no longer pressing up and down, so that is quite a difference. Then we have the event and quests. So, events. Start with this one. This looks like the old times, but once again, I'm pressing left and right. Nothing happens. Normally, if you would get in here, you would already switch the different events. You have to press X to get in, and then you can switch it. Same with, and now we come to something really, really new. Daily quests. They totally redid the soul. I have no idea how I am at 29 already out of 32. I don't know. It is what it is. Maybe because we don't have ranked, it is postponed, but we do have ranked daily quests, which we can't do because there's no ranked. But you can see that you will get different rewards for that. Drinks, silver tickets, skill balls, red points even, for finishing 7 daily quests. And then there is I want to say the standard stuff. Logging in, you will get some money. Login time 50 minutes, so if you are 50 minutes online, you will get another reward. This is a silver card. And apply for a job one time gives you another 300 coins. This is very, very different. So you no longer get cards, you no longer get coins for doing daily missions like layups with Carolina, which I did yesterday, or something like that. It is totally different. So you see here, match 1 time success, win 3 times, match 5, match 8. So you just need to play 8 games and win 3 times, and then you would get all of these rewards. Yeah, so this is different. The crew quests, they are still the same. Nothing changed in there, at least that I can actually see. No, this is all the same. So if you want to make money, you will have to play games. You no longer get your money out of those daily missions, except for those little 600 coins down here, and this 1 red point. This is all about the different quests. Darkness, and the 3v3 mode quest seems to be working with regular mode at that point, which I completed some of them. Ah, interesting. Interesting. So you say that those ranked mode quests will work for 3-on-3 or 3v3. That would be nice. We can check that out later if this really works. So, yeah, that's all we have to say about this. Let's go to the next topic. Activity. Here you can find your food buff and your jobs. So there is, as you can see, there is no Pedro, no food truck anymore, because you can't move around. So you have to go in here, and then you can find everything which was in there, the ingredients, the cooking, and the shop. Nothing changed. If you want to get in that, you have to press X. If you want to go down, if you want to go from ingredients to get ingredients and to storage, you have to press X again. Then you can switch between these two. And if you want to get into the boxes, you have to press X once more, and then you can actually select those and get your rewards. One upside I can say already, the load times are much, much quicker. This is a really big point, which I was waiting for a long, long time. And if you want to get out of that circle, then you're up in these area again, circle again, wait, you have to let it load, circle again, and then you can get up here. And another circle brings you back to the food buff, and then you can go down to your jobs. Jobs are actually the same, I'm pretty sure they didn't change anything at all. You just go press X, get inside, take the jobs you want, put your characters in, and send them away with L3 as always. So that's still the same. Ara, yeah, I finished my quests today as well. Okay, so those ranked mode quests do still work on 3v3 mode because ranked isn't online, so I'm really happy that they did that. So, those were the activities. Let's take a look at crew. But here comes the kicker. We can't take a look at crew, because there is still a bug which says we are on Asia, and this is why it's gonna tell me I am already in a crew in another country. So we can't take a look at the crew mode yet, but this is where we will find all the crews, the crew ranking, the message board and stuff. I'm pretty sure it will all still be in there. It's just a different place. I don't know why it automatically goes to play, so I'm gonna go out of that. Yeah, so nothing we can do with the crew yet. Alright, shop. Here you can find everything which is remotely concerned about... Wait a second. Before we go deeper into shop, I did not equip that tombstone. Normally, she has the spray can. That's weird. But I heard, once more, this is actually something for the end. I heard that there is a bug when it comes to putting an outfit onto your character, because a guy did it. Because he had some different weird outfits with his characters, and he switched it back to his old outfits. Then he restarted the game, and it was back to something random. So, yeah. Alright, yeah, so you can find the pets over here. Or the pet shop, let's say it like that. And it's the same like I said before, you have to press X to get inside. So if I press up and down, you can switch between the different shops. And we press X, you get into all, adopt, and pet coin. And now you can press down with the left button. With the left stick, you can press down, and then you can get into those. You don't need to press X at that point. Don't purchase anything yet. There is a bug with purchases. You won't get stuff. If you want to buy red points and stuff, don't do it today. Wait until Joycity says it's safe to buy coins and points and whatnot. But actually it looks pretty much the same as before. You press circle, you go out again, and then we can take a look at items. This all still is the same. Actually, I tested one thing already. I bought 3 skill balls again, which I do every day, and it is still the same price. They didn't change anything with that. You can still buy all of that. Yeah, so you have growth and the coins and the emotes as well. Then we have the celebrations, all solo together slot. I think there's nothing else we need to say. And now the costumes are actually way different. You can have all the sets, or just the jerseys, or the top, the bottom, and what's next? Shoes, sleeve, back, hair, and then we have back to the costume set, so it goes around, which is actually kind of nice. I think this is definitely easier to handle than before. Then you have a whole section just for shopping bags, characters, costume, and etc. Let's take a look what etc. means. XP buff balls, coin buff balls, and intensive menu. Okay. Premium, those are the DLCs, so the points you can buy, and all the characters you can buy, and what else you can get out of the PlayStation Store. And then on top we have events, so those are things you can buy which will be there for a limited time or a limited amount. Like, for example, those the Rabbit Alien shopping bag, or these limited ones which you can only own once. And everything else which is on sale. That is the shop. And as you can see down here, it says the token shop is closed. Normally, the token shop is this little green card. And yeah, as you can't move around, you will find it here and only opens during weekends. This is just the same as before. And as you can see, at the bottom, actually I'm gonna close my cam for that just shortly. You can go to pet inventory by pressing the right button on your cursor. Let's try this out right now. Let's see if it's doing something. Yeah. there are the pets. But we will come to that in just a bit. So there are some shortcuts in different areas which you can use. And this should actually... Can you use sleeves with tops now? Oh, you can! Okay, okay, okay. So, the next section is management. Here you get everything else which we had in management too. In a way, because it is different. So, user brings you to the name tags and the balls. So you press X, you get in there, you press down, and you can equip any name tag you have. Press up again and right, and you get to the balls, and you can equip the balls you want to use. This is still the same. It's still a pity that you can't equip coin buff balls in the lineup. I would like to do that, because I still have some coin buff balls which are only working for 30 minutes. But I don't activate those because if I don't have a team, I don't want to play with randoms. And yeah, then I would activate that ball. But yeah, this, again, just a minor detail. One place down, we have the macro system. So everything with chat and stuff, you can put that in, what you need, what you want. And that's that. Then we have all the episodes. We have the user stats over here. It's, if you press X, you can get into 3v3, 1v1, and ranked chart, which explains different things, which you can read if you want to. I don't really see a reason to read that out now. Then you have the character stats, and then you go over to pbuff. The same, you press X, you get inside, then you can switch the different positions, and press down, and you can equip different characters and position buffs. And then you have the pets. There's the list again, which we have seen before. And now even, wait, it says on the bottom, move to pet shop. So even you can jump to the pet shop right away. Sometimes this can be really helpful if you want to buy some stuff. Yeah, that's actually that. That was management. Now, let's get into characters, which looks like the last section we need to take a look at. Yeah, sometimes loading is still a little bit long, but yeah, this looks actually quite nice. I'm not quite sure if I dig that the intro text to the characters is scrolling upwards, because sometimes I like to just fast read stuff and not read it all at once. I just want to check something. I haven't checked it. Will it stay at the top? No, it is disappearing, and then it will come back at the bottom probably. So yeah. That is that. Then you can see on the right, it says entry character, manage and rental. So if you just have a rental, for example, at the moment Jack is playable for free again. Where is he? Where is he? There he is. Then it will say rental and not manage, because I don't own this character. So this is nice to see if it is still on manage or on rental, because I still have a few characters like Joey and Fred. Those are the only twos who are not P5 yet. Everybody else is P5, and if I see someone who had, when it says rental, I would switch it back to manage. Yeah. So, and then we can see on the left side, there is this big list where you can see the different attributes, which is pretty cool. And if you want to change something in the character, you just choose the character you want to change, press X, and then you get inside to the management of the character, and you can level them up just as always. Prestige, freestyle moves, skills, ability cards, attributes, outfits, and celebrations, and MVP. Oh, okay, if I go to MVP, it already shows me the MVP. Okay. Funny. Yeah, and you also can see your pet as well, and if you press right, just get the camera away, if you press right, you can see it on the bottom left. It says view pet detail, and then you would jump to the pet already. I'm gonna do this once, and then I will come back. Yeah, there are the pets, just as we have seen before. Alright, so... I love this. I love it that they have special things for characters. I really like it. It was really cool. Take a look at play. You can play 1v1, 3v3. Rank mode is closed because it's not there yet. If you press free mode, that was on the bottom right normally, where you can actually create your own match, which won't give you any coins. This is just for fun with your friends, like scrimmages. And then we have practice mode, You can practice with Jefferson like before, where you walked up to him and said, hey, we want to train something. Then you can practice with him. But I would like to have my normal chord, my personal chord, just to shoot around when I'm bored and don't want to play. So I'm missing that. I don't like that much, to be honest. And then we have the challenge mode, which has all the rebound challenges and blocks and jump shot and whatnot. There you can find the arcade mode. That was the title back then, which is still the title, but now it's called challenge mode. So, but other than that, this is what the UI looks like when you are in the 3v3 team lineup. You can still press L1 and R1 to get, or to switch between the different screens, so to say, the crew quest, the season, food buff, and daily quest. I think you've seen that. Food buff, it says nothing. I'm gonna get rid of my camera once more because it's in the bottom left. If you wanna eat, you have to press square. And then you can choose one of your... Oh, that's even better, because before you only had the chance to choose between 4 different meals. Now you can choose everything you have in your storage. Just even way better. That is cool. I like that. And then you just decide what you want to eat and press X, and that's that. And then with filter you can even... oh, okay, you can even switch between basic and special cooking. Interesting. Alright. So, now we're searching for a team. You can leave the lineup by pressing the right stick to the left, or you can cancel the matching by pressing to the right, which was, I think it was up and down or something like that. Or no, it was circle, square, and triangle, something like this before. Now it looks a little bit different. The new 3-on-3 music. Oh! Okay. Then we need to do something. Wait, let me think. Wait. I'm gonna mute my music app just for a while. And now we will go into options and audio and take a look. You have to press X to get inside and take a look what the background music is like. I'm just hearing this little headset, but... Okay, I'm gonna leave it in the background for now, just that we have our first impression of that. I'm gonna turn it off again, probably, and just use my music. But it's interesting to see there is new music. It doesn't sound that bad, to be honest. But that's the first impression, so... yeah. Better than the other ones. Are there more than just one? I hope there are more songs than just one. So, I know that there are a lot of guys who actually muted the background music of this game because it was just always the same music. I'm not sure if this music is copyright free, so if you are a streamer or a YouTuber, I'm not sure if you can actually use that on a video without getting demonetized. So, that's a little FYI for all of you guys. But so far it sounds actually fitting to that scenario with the moon and space. I like it so far. That should be all about the new UI. Now you know where you can find stuff. And as always, if you are not sure what those different sections do and whatnot, in every little thing, even if you are, for example, going to the shop and go to events, you can just click or use the right stick, press it to the right, and then it tells you where you can buy stuff and what these different things actually do. And yeah, you can check selected items information over there, yes. And then that's that. Yeah, that is actually so far everything new to the UI, I think. If I've missed something, please tell me.